talk about Uttanasana, forward fold. And this is good for beginners and advanced students as well. So the forward folding Uttanasana is not the same as bending over to touch your toes. Some people can touch your toes doing the pose properly, and we'll talk about how to get there. So one thing you want to become aware of is you want to always start in Tadasana, the mountain. So feet are parallel, weight balanced on both legs. And become aware of your posture. Don't lock your knees. That's really important to not lock your knees. And feel the weight of your hips balanced over your knees and the weight of your shoulders balanced over your hips. Head aligned over the shoulders. So why you do not want to lock your knees is that I've seen this a lot where people who can hyperextend their knees, which means kind of like they're kind of double jointed there, that can really damage the back of your knees. And also it can prevent the hamstrings from stretching. So I'm gonna demonstrate that. Just if you have tight hamstrings and you've been trying forever to get into this forward fold without success, this might help you. So bending your knees slightly and then just tilt forward from the hip hinge. So our posture is still the same. So we're not rounding the back, we're just tipping forward from that hip hinge and breathing. Then you can slide your hands down to wherever you're reaching. I'm still not locking my knees. There's a little micro bend there. And so I'm just going to keep breathing and focusing on those hamstrings. Lengthening, stretching, also becoming aware, staying aware of the alignment of my spine, and breathing through the nose into the belly. And after a few breaths, I can probably touch my toes, but I've been working at this for a long time. Been practicing yoga for over 30 years, so if you're just starting, be patient, you'll get there, and I'll give you some more tips on how to get there. If you've been doing yoga a long time and you haven't been able to touch your toes, one reason might be that you have activated that response that the muscles have. It's a reflex. I'm going to stand up slowly. So there's a reflex that if you fold forward quickly, your muscles will tighten back here. So we're going to work on overcoming that reflex by bringing your hands up against the wall. And once again, we're going to slightly bend the knees and we're going to go slowly, walk your hands down the wall. And then see, for me, even that gogi reflex though if I do it forward fold normally, it kicks in. So already I can touch the floor. And breathing. And then work your way back up by slightly bending your knees. Use your legs to come up, spring up. All right, there's one more little tip that can help your pose, and that is to work on, a lot of people have rounded backs. I've seen that with a lot of people, more and more nowadays, because we have our cell phones that we're hunched over, and so there's this like chronic upper back hunch going on, and I see it a lot in my yoga classes. So what we're gonna do is work on stretching out that hunch, and one way again is to get at the wall, feet hip width apart this time, and walk your hands down the wall. You want to try to get your body so it's like kind of an L shape, and you can push against the wall to stretch your back. That feels so good. And then to come out of that, walk towards your hands. Keep your hands on the wall. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to get up. It pulls on your back. So that's a few tips on that forward fold, how to get to touching your toes, and you know, just try that. That's very simple. Let's just keep it simple. Try those two things. Keeping the knees unlocked, keeping the spine extended, and going really slowly. We're also practicing that against the wall. All right, thank you. Namaste.